Okay, so when you're ready, just nice and steady, just pull away. So just check to the right where the Ferrari's just come from, just and the Lamborghini, just make sure we're okay to join, okay? Excellent, and eventually when we get there, where the Ferrari just stopped, as we turn to the right, we'll just stop on the white line as well, just to make sure that the track's all clear for us to go out onto, okay? So just nice and steady forward. Looks like we're all clear, so if you want to head straight out onto the track, I'm going to pop the indicator on, we're going to have a passenger ride over, take a second. Up a gear. Up a gear. Okay, so a bit more power, if you like. Okay, so keeping the car over to the left-hand side. That's good. Keeping to the left, looking for the turn board, okay? Into the blue cone, get the car turned in. Now unwind the steering, feed the power on as you do it, that's good. That's it, a bit more power if you like. Up a gear. That's good, so keep the throttle on if you like. Keeping the car over to the left hand side. Okay, for this corner, nice and smooth on the brakes, down one gear. Keep the car to the left hand side, all the way to the turn board. Off the brakes, now gradually bring the car into this middle lane, that's great. Now look for the blue cone on the inside, that's the apex, so gradually bringing it over, that's good. Now start unwinding the steering and feeding the power on as you're doing it, that's good. Good, up a gear. So over to the right. Looking for the turn board, don't brake here this lap. As I said, just turn into the blue cone. Look up to the orange cone, start squeezing the throttle on. That's good, excellent. Back over to the left hand side, keep the power on. That's it, keep it on, keep it on, keep going. Nice and smooth on the brakes, to the turn board. Off the brakes, into the blue cone, get the car in. Now easing it back out to the left hand side. That's good. Smooth onto the brakes, down one gear. Coming up to the chicane, okay, so keep the car out to the left hand side and just aim for that turn board. So keep out to the left, that's good. And now we're coming in here into the blue cone. Keep right, into the blue cone. That's it, into the last blue cone. Now gradually start feeding the power on. That's it. Start feeding the power, unwinding the steering out to the left. Good, power down as hard as you want. That's it, up a gear. That's it, keep the power down. That's it, keep going. Smooth onto the brakes then. Keep braking a bit harder, down one gear. Keep braking, keep braking. Off the brakes, into the blue cone, wait for the power, unwind the steering, feeding the power on. That's good, as much power as you like. Up a gear. That's good, so keeping the car over to the left hand side. Smooth on the brakes, down one gear. That's good, so keeping the car to the left hand side. Keeping left, off the brakes, gradually bring the car into the middle of the track. That's good, looking for the blue cone on the inside. That's it, get the car up the inside, gradually start feeding the power, go past on the inside, go, go. Up a gear. And looking for the turn board. Into the blue cone, keep over to the left hand side for me. Right, the car's not going to get past, keep going, keep going. So keep the power on, keep the power on. Smooth on the brakes, keep braking, keep braking. A bit harder on the brakes, a bit harder. Off the brakes, get the car right into the blue cone, then easing back out to the left hand side. That's good. Smooth on the brakes, down one gear. And then aiming for the turn board on the left hand side. So keep out to the left hand side. That's it. Into the blue cone, keep to the right, keep right. That's good. Into the blue cone. Into the last blue cone. Now start feeding the throttle on. That's good. Power down as much as you want. Let's get good. Easing out to the left. Good. Power down. That's good, as much power as you want. Onto the brakes, nice and smooth. Keep braking, keep braking. Down one gear. A bit harder on the brakes. That's good, keep braking. Off the brakes into the blue cone. Gradually start feeding the power. That's good, nice and smooth, excellent. That's it, power down if you like. Up a gear. That's good. So keeping over to the left hand side. Down one gear. That's good, keep to the left. Gradually start bringing the car into the middle of the track. That's good, now look for that blue cone on the inside, that's your apex. Get the car right over. Up on the right hand side, squeezing the throttle on, go past the Aston Martin, good, power on. Up a gear. That's good, looking for that turn board. Don't brake, off the, that's it, into the blue cone. Look up for the orange cone, squeezing the throttle on. That's good, good line. Over to the left hand side, keep the power on. Nice and smooth on the brakes. A bit harder, bit harder, bit harder, bit harder. Off the brake into the blue cone, get the car in. Now easing back out to the left hand side. Good. Smooth onto the brake then, down one gear. Looking for the turn board to the left hand side. Get the car all the way out to the left. Into the blue cone. Keep right. Into the blue cone. Into the last blue cone now. Squeezing the throttle on now. That's good. As much power as you like now. Up a gear. That's good. Keep going with the power. Onto the brakes. Hard on the brakes. Harder on. That's it. Down a gear. That's it. Keep on the brakes. Keep on. Keep on. Keep on. Just letting off the brakes at the end of it. That's it. Into the blue cone. Gradually start feeding the throttle on. That's good. That's good. As much power as you want. Up the gear. That's good. Over to the left. Onto the brakes. Hard on the brakes. Harder. That's it. Down a gear. Harder on the brake. Harder. That's good. Off the brake. Gradually bring the car into the middle. Excellent. Look for that blue cone on the inside. Get the car all the way over. Okay. Look to the exit. Unwind the steering. Feed the power on. That's good, up a gear, over to the right. Look for that turn board. That's good. Into the blue cone. Look up to the orange cone, squeeze the throttle on. That's good. Over to the left hand side. Onto the brakes. Nice and firm on the brakes. A bit harder, a bit harder. Off the brakes, into the blue cone, get the car in. Now easing back out to the left hand side. Okay, I'm just going to pop the indicator on, so we're going to bring the car in. So down one gear, keeping the car over to the left hand side. Looking for the pit lane entry board. Enjoy that?
That's very good, yeah, lovely.
Well driven.
Thank you very much.
Nice and smooth, which is what we like. That's good. Okay, so continue straight, and we're just going to park next to the other black R8, okay?
Thank you.
Car over there. That's good. Oh, just stop there, stop. That's it. So into first, just pull forward a tiny bit more forward. That's it. And stop there. Into neutral, handbrake up. Good job, well done.
Excellent, that's very good, thank you very much.